On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Neuroscience.
The scientific study of the function, structure, and disorder of the brain and the nervous system.
Examples:
The branch of neuroscience. A theoretical concept in neuroscience. Our university is famous for its professors, who are well-versed in behavioral neuroscience.
Migraine.
A severe headache typically felt as a throbbing pain on one side of the head.
Examples:
Suffer from migraine. Migraine attack. She gets migraines whenever she's under a lot of stress.
Alzheimer.
A neurodegenerative disease that causes memory loss, cognitive decline, and behavioral issues, is the most common cause of dementia in older adults.
Examples:
Alzheimer's brain. Alzheimer's risk factors. My grandmother has Alzheimer's disease, requires special care and attention from her caregivers.
Dementia.
A severe decline in cognitive function, especially memory, as a result of disease or injury.
Examples:
Dementia patients probably have dementia. The study found that regular exercise can help to prevent the onset of dementia in older age.
Lifespan.
The length of time for which a person, animal lives, or thing exists.
Examples:
Lifespan extension. Lifespan retrieval curve. Generally speaking, men have a shorter lifespan than women.
Medicinal.
Of or relating to the treatment or cure of disease.
Examples:
Medicinal chemistry. Traditional medicinal. The medicinal properties of this herb have been known to help with various ailments.
Menopause.
The natural cessation of menstruation and fertility in women, typically occurring between the ages of 45 and 55.
Examples:
Menopause symptoms. Before menopause. The onset of menopause can bring about various physical and emotional changes in women.
Mediate.
To try to bring about an agreement or understanding between people who are in conflict.
Examples:
Mediate allergic reaction. Mediate a negotiation. The teacher had to mediate a disagreement between two students over a stolen pencil.
Longevity.
The property of being long-lived, great duration of service.
Examples:
Longevity crisis. Longevity genes. He is proud of the longevity of the business.
Midlife.
The period of life between young adulthood and old age, typically characterized by a sense of maturity, stability, and sometimes dissatisfaction or restlessness.
Examples:
Midlife depression, midlife changes. Many people go through a midlife crisis and contemplate major life changes.
Ovary.
Either of the pair of organs in the female reproductive system that produces eggs, of a plant, the organ that bears the ovules of a flower.
Examples:
Ovary atrophy, salted ovary of walleye pollock. They found ovary cancer in an early stage.
Insomnia.
The condition of being unable to sleep, usually a chronic one.
Examples:
Medication for insomnia, alcohol-dependent insomnia. He suffered insomnia and loss of appetite after he began taking that medication.
Lapse.
A temporary or brief failure in judgment, action, or behavior, a gradual or slow decline, often referring to a loss of performance, quality, or attention, a period of time that has passed. Verb, to fall or slip into a particular state, often one that is undesirable or unintended.
Examples:
Lapse back into recession, lapse in payment. I missed the deadline due to a lapse in my memory.
Neurological.
Of or relating to the science of neurology or the nervous system.
Examples:
Fever with neurological signs, neurological symptoms. The patient was diagnosed with a neurological disorder affecting their motor skills.
Endocrine.
Relating to the glands in the body that secrete hormones directly into the bloodstream to regulate bodily functions and processes.
Examples:
Endocrine disorders, endocrine cell. The endocrine system regulates many bodily functions, including metabolism and growth.
Estradiol.
A hormone typically found in females that plays a key role in the development and maintenance of female reproductive tissues and secondary sexual characteristics.
Examples:
Estradiol supplementation, estradiol replacement therapy. Low levels of estradiol can lead to menstrual irregularities.
Neuron.
A cell that is specialized to carry information within the brain and between the brain and other parts of the body.
Examples:
Excite the neurons, neuron cell body. Our body transfers information along each neuron using an electrical impulse.
Amyloid.
A type of protein that can accumulate abnormally in various tissues and organs in the body and is linked to various diseases, including Alzheimer's disease.
Examples:
Amyloid beta, amyloid accumulation. Alzheimer's disease is characterized by the buildup of amyloid plaques in the brain.
Hallmark.
A distinctive characteristic or attribute of a person or thing.
Examples:
The hallmark of a good scientist. The hallmark of modern life. A clear and simple expression is the hallmark of good writing.
Hypothalamus.
A basal part of the brain that autonomically controls body temperature, hunger, and the release of hormones.
Examples:
Anterior hypothalamus. Hypothalamus hemorrhage. Oxytocin is also produced in the nucleus of the hypothalamus.
Amygdala.
One of two parts of the almond-shaped neural structure that are linked to emotions, especially fear and pleasure, memory, and the sense of smell.
Examples:
The decline in amygdala activity. Amygdala damage. The amygdala has been associated with memories of past emotional events.
Hippocampus.
A major component of the brain of humans and other vertebrates that is part of the limbic system and is vital for memory.
Examples:
Involvement of the hippocampus. Neurons in the hippocampus. The hippocampus is crucial for learning and memory storage.
Ebb.
The movement of the tide out to sea, low tide, verb, to flow back or recede.
Examples:
Ebb and flow. At a low ebb. The tide was at its ebb, revealing the sandy beach.
Positron.
An antiparticle of the electron with a positive charge that has the same mass as the electron but an opposite charge.
Examples:
Positron emission. Positron annihilation. Positron emission tomography, or PET, is a medical imaging technique.
Tomography.
A diagnostic imaging technique used to produce detailed images of structures inside the body, typically by using X-rays, CT scans, or ultrasound.
Examples:
Acoustic tomography. Tomography image. The tomography scan showed a clear image of the patient's internal organs.
Underperform.
To perform less successfully or effectively than expected, needed, or desired. To fail to meet one's own or others' expectations or standards.
Examples:
Underperform expectations. Underperform the market. The team underperformed in the championship game, leading to their defeat.
Forbid.
To order somebody not to do something, especially officially, to keep something from happening or arising.
Examples:
Forbid smoking in public areas. Forbid the use of chemical weapons. God forbid you should regret your marriage.
Hysterectomy.
A surgical procedure that involves the removal of part or all of the uterus, typically performed to treat certain medical conditions such as uterine cancer or severe endometriosis.
Examples:
hysterectomy surgery, post-hysterectomy recovery. She hesitated to undergo a hysterectomy because of the potential risks and side effects.
Oophorectomy.
A surgical procedure that involves the removal of one or both ovaries from a woman's body, often performed to treat cancer or other conditions affecting the ovaries or to prevent pregnancy.
Examples:
oophorectomy surgery, partial oophorectomy. The patient underwent a bilateral oophorectomy to remove both ovaries as a preventive measure against ovarian cancer.
Uterus.
A hollow muscular organ in the body of a woman or other female mammal in which a baby or young animal develops before birth.
Examples:
uterus cancer, bleeding from uterus. The physician prescribed medication to relieve the contraction of the uterus.
Correlate.
To have a connection or relationship in which one thing affects or depends on another.
Examples:
correlate closely with the quality. Correlate to the size. We may frequently correlate age with the frequency of disease.
Depress.
To make someone feel sad, low in spirits, or without hope, to make markets, businesses, etc., less active.
Examples:
depress their spirits. Depress crop prices. The economic recession depressed the housing market.
Flax.
A plant having blue flowers and long fiber, or the thread made from this plant.
Examples:
flax oil, flax fiber. My grandmother gave me a flaxseed recipe to help with digestion.
Sesame.
An annual plant cultivated for its small seeds, which are used for food or oil, a flavoring derived from these seeds.
Examples:
sesame oil, sesame paste. Sesame seeds are often used as a topping on bagels and bread.
Apricot.
A small, soft, juicy fruit of an orange-yellow color, closely related to the peach and almond, originally grown in China and now widely cultivated in other parts of the world.
Examples:
apricot tree, dried apricot. I love to make apricot jam using fresh-picked fruit from the orchard.
Legume.
A plant of the pea family, whose seed is often edible and used as a source of protein.
Examples:
legume protein, tropical legume tree. Dried legumes are an important source of protein and fiber for an adventurer.
Cortisol.
A hormone produced by the adrenal gland that is involved in regulating the body's metabolism, immune system, and blood pressure.
Examples:
cortisol stress, Excessive cortisol. Cortisol levels in the body are often elevated during times of stress.